Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amanda. Thank you so much for coming back and watching another video. So today I'm going to do my favorites from, there's things that I'm currently loving. I don't want to call it really January favorites because some of these things I've been liking longer than January. And I don't think I probably won't do these every month unless you want me to. I just have a lot of new things that I've been trying over the past few months. Especially with starting Weight Watchers in December, which is one of my favorite things. But just a lot of things that have kind of helped me kind of get balance in my life, and just, I don't know, I guess that makes everything sound way more important than it really is. It's just stuff. But I just thought it'd be fun to do one, and if you don't like these, then I won't do them anymore. But anyway, so since my channel is about getting healthy and weight loss, I think I'll start with food favorites. Now, if you've watched any of my what I eat videos or my weekly check-ins, things like that, you're probably going to, like, these are going to be like, duh, Amanda, we know you love these. But for those of you who don't usually watch my videos or have missed them or just need a little bit more reinforcement that you need to try these are just a few of the things that have really been staples for me over the past month, 2 months. Okay, so first thing is my Premier protein shakes. Especially the caramel. I've tried the chocolate. I haven't tried the vanilla. Chocolate's okay. The caramel is great. And if you've watched any of my videos, I'm going to quit saying that. But I like to mix this with coffee, iced coffee, just cold coffee that I brew like a few days before, keep it in the fridge. Just pour that over ice and then put my Premier protein shake in there. It is so good, and it keeps me full for hours. And this is 2 Smart Points for the entire thing. So 160 calories, 1 gram of sugar, 5 carbs total. So, and 30 grams of protein for this. So that's why it keeps me full. So very good. All right, now this. I have not opened this bag, but all my other smaller bags are gone. This is the Harvest Snaps Snap Pea Crisp. These are the lightly salted. 50% less fat, good source of fiber, low sodium, compared to regular potato chips. I got these at Sam's Club, the big bag. I buy the individual ones. It's a lot, and it's 11 points for the whole bag, which is a lot of points, but it's better than having chips, and they are so good. I haven't tried the lightly salted. My favorite is the Caesar ones. They're really good. I did have the black pepper ones yesterday, so those are good as well. So, but yeah, those Snap Pea Crisps are really good. I want to try some of the other ones too. I think they might have some other types of, like instead of it being snap peas, I think they might have some more, but I'll have to check that out. All right, and then my go-to staple for breakfast is this. This is the Quaker Weight Control Instant Oatmeal, maple and brown sugar. I make this with 3/4 of a cup of almond milk, unsweetened vanilla almond milk. This is so good. I've never liked oatmeal before. I've tried it in the past. I've tried the overnight oats. Not a fan at all, but this has changed my breakfast routine. That with the almond milk, and then I'll put a tablespoon of, or 2 tablespoons, depending on how many points I have for the day, of almond butter, and then I've been putting bananas on it recently. So good. So highly recommend that. This morning I didn't have a banana because the only banana I had left was not looking very good. So I actually sprinkled a little bit of cinnamon on it. That was really good too. So, but yeah, so that's all the food stuff that I want to talk about. Next, I'm going to talk about let's do home stuff. Okay. Well, not really home, but lifestyle things. Okay. Next thing that I'm currently loving is my Happy Planner. I love this. Usually on Saturday nights or Sundays, I sit down and just pull out all my stickers and my pens, and I'll show you my favorite pen in just a second. And I just start decorating like I was a kid, you know. I don't think there's anything really confidential in there. But yeah, so if you are unfamiliar with the Happy Planner, I'll just do a blank month. So you've just got the full month layout, and then you've got the weeks. And I like how it doesn't have like morning, noon, and night, or, you know, whatever. You can fix, you know, set it for however you want. But I just love this. But what I just started using this past week, and I'm already a fan of it, is I have all the months here. But I actually added the fitness planner. This is actually just an insert. It's just, you just about 4 months at a time. So here's the February one. Well, actually they come blank, so you can fill in, you can start with whatever date you want. And then you just fill in the dates. I haven't used this for anything yet. So I've got my goal for February is to lose 15 pounds. Hopefully that can happen. But yeah, but you've just got, not sure if you can see this, but you've got your weekly goals, notes. I'm just using it for your breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. I'm putting how many points I hit for the day. And then here you've got where you can put your exercise and your water totals. I've been slacking putting my thing from yesterday in, but yeah, so I'm really liking this. I use my Weight Watchers app to track for points, of course, but there's just something kind of satisfying yet making it real when you're actually writing everything in that you've been eating. Sometimes at the beginning of the day, if I know what I'm going to have, I'll go ahead and pre-plan and write it in, except for my snacks, because you just never know what you're going to be wanting. But I'll know what points value I can have for my snacks. If I need to stick to fruit, if I can have something like some snap pea crisp or whatever. So yeah, but in there I have been loving these pens here. They are the Papermate Ink Joy Gel, and they're the 0.7. So here it is right here. And it's got this kind of tip. I love these pens. I got 2 of them in a pack, and I want to go back and get more, but I have quite a few pens, so I'm trying not to use this all the time because I always want to write everything. I'll start something, get halfway through the page, and if I mess up, I'm like, oh, you know what, I'll just write it again. And just start writing. So I love this pen. It writes so smooth. Haven't had any issues with it. And they're not that expensive either. So highly recommend that pen. All right, another thing, and this is something that's kind of helped my routine of when I clean my kitchen. And you can use this for whatever, but I've just found with me, I have really, when you're working from home and you're cooking pretty much 95% of your meals at home, I don't eat out very often unless I'm going out to eat with a friend or just happen to be out and grab something. It just works better for me that way. But at the end, when I clean my kitchen, I've wiped everything down. Instead of like lighting a candle, because sometimes I'll go to bed at 5 or 6 o'clock because of the hours that I work, and I don't really want to leave that candle lit. What I do is actually have my essential oil diffuser. Sorry, let me turn my phone on silent. And one of my friends, Emily, got me this for Christmas a couple years ago. And I've really started to use it recently. I used to keep it in my bedroom, and I would diffuse a sleep essential oil. But I would forget to do that, and it would, I'd have to go get water from the kitchen. I was just lazy, I guess. But I started keeping this in my kitchen, and then at the end of the day, when I'm done washing dishes, I've put everything up, kitchen is shut down for the day, I've been diffusing this sweet orange essential oil. And I believe I got this from either Marshall's or Home Goods, something like that. But this is for brightening, and it has, for a refreshing mist. It also has, you can mix it with some other things. But I found that this just gives my kitchen, and it permeates throughout the rest of the house, just gives that kitchen like kind of a just a clean, fresh scent. And it kind of just wraps up the day for me. When I don't know, it's just a mind thing. When I smell that, I know that, okay, everything is done that I need to do for the day, and I can go and relax and do what I need to do. So you don't have to get this brand, but I would suggest if you're not diffusing essential oils, I'm not real big on it. I have this orange, I have a sleep one, and I did have a peppermint one, and I'm out of that. I've got to get some more because I love diffusing the peppermint. Just like refreshes you, and if you're ever feeling like stopped up or anything, it helps with that. But I also use the essential oils. I have been making my own multi-purpose cleaners with water, vinegar, and then just essential oils. So I've been using the peppermint one and also the orange to make the multi-purpose spray. So yeah, got that. All right, let's go to, all right, here's another thing, and do not judge my nails by this. I've had this nail polish on for 2 weeks, and I'm going to paint them again, but my nails take forever to dry, it seems like, so I was going to wait and do this. Actually, I'm going to go to Ulta today. They have their, these same nail polishes. I think I paid $8.99 for them, and they've got them on sale for $7.99. So I think I'm going to go pick me up a couple more colors because I absolutely love this. This is the Sally Hansen Color Therapy. It's the argan oil formula. Right here, I don't know if you can see that. This is in the color Good as Blue. I love this. I love this color. I love this finish. It is just so pretty, and it has lasted, granted I've been picking it off the past couple days, but it lasted me for a good solid 10 days, which for me is remarkable because I usually have chips by the same day. You know, this is cooking and washing dishes, and I work on a computer, and love this, and I will be getting more. All right, and okay, let's go ahead and talk about this. This is another one of my favorites. I'm going to take it off so you can see it a little bit better. This is a Mickey Mouse watch. Right here. I got it at Kohl's. It was one of my Christmas presents to myself. When you're single and you don't have to buy a whole lot for people and you don't have a lot of people buying for you, you just buy things for yourself. So I have no shame in that. But it's funny because the reason this is a favorite, and I don't wear this every day, and honestly when I got it, I put it on and after I got home and it was tight. Actually, the clasp here didn't even want to like go all the way. It wouldn't snap. So I was afraid to lose it. So I didn't wear it because it was tight. Now I put it on today, and I mean, I can't move it all the way around my wrist, but I wouldn't want to. But it, you know, the scale says, you know, I've been losing weight, and, you know, but I was talking to a friend today, and numbers just don't mean as much as people put into, as people want you to think. Because, I mean, a watch, who would think that you're losing inches in your wrist, you know? So the fact that I can put on this watch and it's loose, and I'll wear it now, because Mickey Mouse has a kind of a sentimental value to me. My grandfather, who passed away last year, he always had a Mickey Mouse watch. He loved Mickey Mouse watches. I don't even think he really liked Mickey Mouse, but he just liked the Mickey Mouse. He always had a Mickey Mouse watch. So, I don't know, this was just kind of an ode to him to, you know, have a Mickey Mouse watch. And it's one of my favorite colors, teal. So, yeah. All right. And my last, like, lifestyle favorite before I get to a few of the more beauty things are these boots. These are from the Sonoma brand at Kohl's. And I bought these in, I think, November. I love these. I'm not a big boot person. I don't know. I just don't feel like that I can pull these off. But I love these. They're comfortable. I think they're pretty stylish. They're like a fake leather, and the more you wear them, the more worn in they get. So then it has these straps, and they zip up. I am just in love with these. I just want to find ways to wear them. I'm not a fashionable person. I don't claim to be. But I don't know. These shoes, I really, really like them. So, just a random favorite there. I'm actually going to put them on today when I leave to go run errands. So I just thought, oh, I like these. Let me talk about these. Okay, so let me run through this rest of this stuff really quickly. Okay, I have very thin, fine hair, and it gets oily very quickly. I have to wash my hair, but if I'm going out, if I'm leaving the house, I have to wash my hair pretty much every day. Sometimes I can't get away with a little dry shampoo and pull some of it back, but really I have to wash my hair every single day. I get very oily roots, and then the ends of my hair get dry. So I was at Walgreens a few weeks ago, and I was looking at shampoo and conditioner because I knew I needed some more. Well, L'Oreal came out with this line. It's called the Extraordinary Clay Rebalancing, and it's the shampoo and conditioner here. And it also, I don't buy like the hair mask and all of that stuff, but this just seemed, it was intriguing. This is the Extraordinary Clay Mask Pre-Shampoo Treatment, and it's for oily roots. It's right here. It's just a little container like this. It deeply absorbs oil and purifies the scalp. Ultra fresh, lightweight roots. So what you do is you put this, you just get a, let me see how nasty it looks. So no, it's not that bad. So you just get a good amount of it, and you just put it all over your hair. It doesn't say to focus on the roots or the ends, but you're wanting to kind of get it all over. And apply the mask on the roots section. Okay. Section by section, making sure to fully cover the entire head. Okay, so you put this on your roots, leave it on for 5 minutes. Then, when you get in the shower, you rinse it out, and then you follow up with your shampoo and conditioner. I tell you what, this has extended my hair to not have to wash my hair till about every 3 days. The only thing, I don't use the clay mask every day. I use it maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, because it does weigh my hair down. So that is a downfall of it. But honestly, I don't mind. I can add some volumizing things to my hair, but to get it to where I don't have to wash my hair for like 3 days I'll take it. So if you get really oily scalp and dry ends, highly recommend you trying this. And if you do try it, let me know how it works for you. I honestly saw results the first time I used it. And this shampoo, I don't use it every day. I have another one, a Suave that I've just been using. And then I'll use this one like maybe once a week. But because it does have a tendency to kind of weigh my hair down. But I really, really like that. And if you have another shampoo that you've tried that kind of extends your, where you don't have to wash if you have the same kind of hair, let me know. I don't really like spending a whole lot on shampoo and conditioner because I feel like you're just washing it down the drain. But if it can extend my hair even more than 3 days, I will take it. All right, so next thing. This is a cleaner, a face cleaner that I've been using. And I got sent this, got a sample of their moisturizer from this brand. It's the Aveeno Active Naturals Absolutely Ageless Nourishing Cleanser. And it's with blackberry extract. And I've been using this with my knockoff Clarisonic. I do not have a Clarisonic. I bought one at Kohl's for like $20. And I absolutely love using this with that. I bought the cheap Clarisonic knockoff because I just couldn't see myself paying $150 for a Clarisonic. And I told myself if I use the cheap one enough, then I would eventually invest in the bigger one. But honestly, the smaller one is doing its job, so I'll just keep using it until it doesn't work anymore. But this, it smells so good, and it's not very foamy, but you can tell that it's working. Sometimes you'll get a cleanser and you will put it on your face and it's like it's not foaming up and you're like, okay, this isn't working. This doesn't foam up a whole lot, but you can still tell that it's working. So, and it smells so good. I want the whole line. I want more than moisturizer because I've already used my samples, but I have so many other samples of moisturizers and another thing that I've been using instead. So I'm trying to get through a lot of the samples and a lot of the stuff that I have, because it's starting. I have a whole drawer full now. So, and I don't travel enough to be able to take those things with me. So anyway, but instead of the moisturizer that goes with this, I've actually been using a face oil. If you would have asked me even 6 months ago if I would have ever think I would be putting oil on my face, it was like, no. I used to have very oily skin. I used to be prone to breakouts. But over the past like year and a half or 2 years, my skin has completely changed. I have very dry skin. I wish it would move to my scalp. Well, no, because I wouldn't want, anyway. But I have been using this rose hip seed oil right here. And it's an antioxidant facial treatment serum. It says use every day before moisturizing. Massage a thin layer over face and neck. Start with single drop. Add more as needed. Honestly, most days I don't even use a moisturizer too. If I'm not putting on makeup, then I will put another moisturizer on. But if I'm just using this, let me slow down and talk. If I'm not wearing makeup, then I will use this plus a moisturizer. If I am wearing makeup, I will just put this on. I don't really like heavy things on my face. So I just feel like when I put too much stuff on, it just, I don't know, it makes my face feel heavy. It's probably a mental thing, but anyway, I have been loving this, and it's just a little dropper right here. Just put a few drops of it in your hand. I usually just rub my hands together and then just spread it on my face, pat it on my face. Let that sink in. Then I'll usually go dry my hair or do whatever, and then come back in about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll apply my makeup. But really liking that. All right, so the foundation, I actually bought this probably 3-4 months ago. I don't wear makeup a lot, y'all. And I have never finished a full foundation, I don't think. But I went to Ulta several months ago, and the lady there, I was asking her about makeup. I said, I just want something light coverage. I'm getting older. I have drier skin. What do you suggest? Needless to say, I did not know she was like more of the skincare person and not the actual makeup person, because when she started walking me towards like the skincare side of things, I was like, wait, okay, because I figured she'd take me to like Too Faced or Urban Decay or something else. But she actually took me to, the brand is called Exuviance, and it's their Cover Blend Skin Caring Foundation, and it's sunscreen broad spectrum. So SPF of 20, and it's light to medium all day coverage and powerful anti-aging benefits. So here it is right here. It does have a pump, which I truly appreciate. But I don't know if you can tell, I am like almost completely out of this. I have to like take the stopper out and like go around the edge just to get some. So I'm actually, when I go to Ulta today, I'm going to look and see. I really like this, and I'm in the color Classic Beige. I haven't decided if I'm going to get this again or if I'm going to try something else. I just hate to go and try something else and then not like it compared to this. But I don't know. We'll see. But if you are older and have dry skin and just looking for a light coverage, I highly recommend this. I think this is like $34 or $35. I mean, it's expensive, but it was totally worth every single penny I paid for this. And I am not a person that spends a whole lot on makeup. So anyway, I like this brand. I'm going to see what else they have when I go there. But if they're that expensive, I probably won't buy anything else. But would repurchase this foundation in a heartbeat. Alright, another thing that I've been loving, and if you watched my Target unboxing that I did in January, this was in one of my Target boxes. This is the Chapstick Total Hydration Conditioning Lip Scrub. Right here. It's just this little tub. And it is peppermint, and it's like coconut oil and sugar. And it's just a scrub. Just scrub on your lips. I've been using this a lot in the mornings when I wake up and, you know, my lips are dry. Also, I use this before I put any type of lipstick on. And I haven't used this in a few days, and I can tell because my lips are getting a little flaky. But I really, really like this. It smells so good. I still have quite a bit in here, but I think when I am done with this, I'm going to keep this container and clean it out, and I'm going to try to make my own lip scrub with coconut oil and sugar and maybe some essential oils. I don't know. I'll have to look into that, but really, really, really recommend this, especially if you have really dry lips or if you just want kind of a scrub at night to kind of scrub your lips. Or it also is really good if you have like dried lipstick, like a liquid lipstick on from the day, and it's just, you go to take it off and you feel like you're just rubbing your lips raw. I usually take some of this and just like scrub my lips with it, and then I'll let it sit for probably like 3 to 5 minutes, and then just go and take a makeup remover wipe or a washcloth, and it's really helped remove some of that like dried on liquid lipstick. So